Good morning, welcome to the Freedom Unchained channel. We got ourselves a comment from somebody that wants to be a slave for the rest of their lives, that just loves to be a slave and wishes everybody else to obey to be a slave as well. You know, slaves don't get out of line, because if you're not a slave, then I can't be a slave no more. So let's make up shit and misinterpret everything so we can just continue to be slaves. So the slave sent me a message. Let's read this message real quick. All right, so this is on my Constitution is Trust, the Power is in the People, a video that I did yesterday that I posted. It's about the Constitution being a trust, and the people are the beneficiaries. We'll talk about that more here in shortly, but here's the comment. So the comment goes, you can't be any further off base. Read the 10th Amendment. They're genius. So I went and read the 10th Amendment. And, of course, guess what? Thank you for making my point, genius. Yes, he made my point. So let's go. So let's go to the handy book of lies from the Bar Association. You know, the ones that turned you all into persons and enslaved you. It is in the back, 10th Amendment. The 10th Amendment reads, the power not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states, are reserved to the states representatively or to the people. Really? What does that mean? The powers delegated? So let's go back to the preamble and see what powers are delegated to the United States via the Constitution.
We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty. Liberty? Did you hear liberty? To ourselves and our posterity. Do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America.
All right, so what were they again? What were the powers delegated to the United States government via the Constitution? Well, it says establish justice. Well, what's justice? Justice is upholding the law of God, God's law, the law of man, not the law of governments, not legal policies, procedures, and rules. Those aren't really laws because they can be changed and modified. But to establish places where men can come together to figure out who has done wrong. That is what justice is. Ensure domestic tranquility. I think you can figure that one out. Provide for the common defense. Defense. Not offense, but defense, which, you know, they're not really doing. We haven't defended ourselves in ever since, let's see, probably before this Constitution was written. Promote the general welfare. Promote. Not steal money from others and give it to other people to say, hey, we're doing good to make people more equal. And ensure the blessing of liberty. Oh, I think that's the most important part right there. Liberty. Liberty. You know, your freedoms to be a man, to do as you wish, as long as you're not doing wrong upon somebody else. So those are the powers delegated to the United States on behalf of the people. And everything else is vested in the states or the people. But the funny thing is, you go online and look at other websites like this one.
But the interesting part is that you can see the word states is lowercased in this one and uppercased in the previous one. This one is Cornell Law School. So if you understand anything about capitalization, that this lowercase states means like a state of being, not a noun, not like the states that you think of states as in like United States of America or the States of the Union.
So I don't have the time right now to figure out which one is the proper writing of states. Is it capitalized or lowercase? So if you want to go ahead and give me a link to that in the comments, go ahead and do that, or a place to look it up. be careful. You got to comment first, and then go ahead, then leave a link in a reply so YouTube doesn't vanish your comment. But a lot of people say the writing of the Constitution that they show in the pictures and the stuff isn't the original one anyway, so who knows what to believe anyways. But the thing with the Constitution is you didn't write it, so it's not your document, so it's really not your property, so you really don't have to follow it. It's a trust, and because of the people, before you trusted in the trustees, the government, to protect your liberties for the people, which is you of the United States, then you can decide to use that if you wish or not. You can walk away at any time and say, no, thank you. I don't need anything that you're offering me. Because that's what a trust is. Just like if your father trusted you land, it's not like you have to live on that land for the rest of your life because it was given to you in a trust, or put into a trust and said that you were the beneficiaries of it. Doesn't mean you're obligated at any point to live by that trust. That is trust law. If you don't like it, too bad. But go learn some trust law, because the Constitution is a trust, period. So we're going to leave it there. If you guys want to learn more about real law, common law, that common law in the 7th Amendment that they speak of, then please subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment, like the video, and share it around to everybody that needs to actually learn how to not be a slave and figure out what actually a person is and become a man, and so on and so forth, and blah, blah, blah. I gotta get going. So like always, I'm going to leave you guys in love and light, one infinite creator. Peace.